Welcome to the Collaboration Over Competition podcast. Collaboration takes competing to the next level, unifying the team and coming out with the best medal. It's coming our assignment for alignment, just check schedules, a group meditation to dead the devils. In the future, I see us floating together, comprised with different combinations, like using multiple minds on one conversation. Imagine having the space for many stars in one constellation. What would the value be if we all felt rich in one compensation? It's the power in numbers, and we can't let nothing stop the mission. I'm optimistic. It's collaboration over competition, rising way above the opposition. Who rocking?
To keep talking basketball, I wanted to ask you, what did it feel like being a Harlem Globetrotter and being part of history, being that you are the 17th woman in this 90-year history? What does that feel like to be a part of American history?
Yeah, it was a dream come true. I mean, everybody wants to do something that, few people have done. And just getting the opportunity to play with such amazing people and for one of the most iconic basketball teams in history and in the world, it was one, a blessing, and two, truly a dream come true.
Awesome.
I've always wanted to play for the Globetrotters because, my dad was a wrestling guy. So the first person he introduced me to was Lynette Woodard. So that was the first female to play for the Harlem Globetrotters. And
wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, that kind of sparked a light bulb in my head and saying, that's a team that I kind of want to play for eventually in the future. And it ended up happening. So it was just a great experience.
That's awesome.
And amazing people.
So even at a young age, you got to experience the Harlem Globetrotters. Did you go to a game? Or
Yeah. I went to a couple games when I was a kid.
In Kansas?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were at in Salina. They would come to.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Now I think it's called the Tony's Pizza Event Center, but we called it the Bicentennial Center then. But definitely went there. Caught a game when I was a little kid, and then went back when I was probably like in college, probably sophomore year when I was playing JUCO. Went to another game in Salina, and that even sparked my desire to do it even more.
Yeah, so they really travel everywhere, even Kansas.
I've been all over the world with them. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So for a person who isn't familiar with the Harlem Globetrotters, can you give us some insight on how it works and, what is their purpose?
Yeah, no, the purpose for the Globetrotters is really just to play a game of basketball and bring smiles and just a good time to the people that come and attend. We want to bring happiness to people in every way we can. And for the Globetrotters, it's through the game of basketball because that's kind of where the history started 90 years ago was, with the game of basketball and playing. So we turned it into something where we can, fulfill happiness and just get people away from their lives and everything going on. And when they come to a Globetrotter game, all they have to care about is, how hard can they laugh that day.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of our job to, just make everyone smile and just bring happiness and joy all around the world.
Yeah, that's awesome. Providing education and entertainment for the youth. I know when I was watching your videos, I just I liked how a lot of kids that came up to you teach them some spinning tricks. I know you're called the spin queen as well. So you provide entertainment, but you also can teach some things as well. So that's pretty awesome. So it seems like you got to achieve your dream, childhood dream. That's pretty awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Obviously, there's more to do. So
Definitely.
Just the beginning. Where is one of the best places you've been traveling with the Harlem Globetrotters?
Yeah, so I would just Madison Square Garden in New York City. When you're a basketball player, female or male, that's the mecca. That's where you want to play. So having the opportunity to play in front of 20,000 fans in Madison Square Garden was really a dream come true. And then I played in also one of the biggest arenas in Europe, about 50,000. So again, being a female athlete, you don't always get to do that. So those are probably some of the best.
So you guys went out the country with it too, huh?
Yeah, I've been to 42 states, 14 countries with the Globetrotters.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You kept count?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My dad did actually. So he kept a little map for me. I would be in one city the next day, and then a completely different city the next day. So I had no clue where I was at, but my dad definitely kept track.
You gotta know where daughter is.
Yeah, right.
You gotta know where daughter is. Okay. That just leads me to my next question. I want to know, where does your passion to inspire and get back to the youth come from? Not a lot of people have that passion and fire like you do. So I want to know, where does that come from?
Yeah, so I go back to I was a huge Jackie Stiles fan, and she kind of I had the opportunity to get mentored and coached by and trained by her when I was in middle school. So
can you tell us who Jackie Stiles is? Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, she is one of the best female basketball players to come out of Kansas, Claflin, Kansas. She held for a long time the NCAA scoring record for women.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she was Rookie of the Year in the WNBA, I think in 2000. But she kind of showed me how she used her talent and her skill to influence people like me in my generation. And I felt that was so important, because that led me to be able to respect people, communicate, be disciplined, be able to accomplish my dreams. So having someone to mentor me like that, it kind of showed me like, hey, she could do that for me, so I want to do that for other people, and I want to do that for other athletes, and pretty much just trying to inspire people, not only in my local community, but around the world.
That's awesome. It's kind of like the circle of life. It happened to you, and now you're just repeating the cycle and giving it back. And I guess we'll see in the future what kid is affected by your impact.
Yeah.
But that's